Let's dance!
And this is our time.
That was awesome!
Footloose.
Okay, I'll stop. To remake or not to remake? That is the question with the Footloose of the 80s. It's no surprise that most people hate remakes, but it's not fair to... I don't think it's fair to write them all off. I'm looking at you, IMDb forums. And to be honest, this is actually a pretty good remake. And I'll be honest, I did laugh at the trailer when I first saw it, but I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. Footloose takes place in Beaumont, a small town in the south or west, where dancing became illegal after 5 teens died in a car accident coming home from a dance. And of course, Ren, the Boston city boy, comes in and shakes things up, and he's actually a pretty great guy. He meets some pretty nice friends, and then he kind of just gets mixed in with the preacher's daughter, who loves to get him into trouble. And to be honest, this girl comes with a lot of baggage. But this was a fun movie. Like, I really like the cast, the main characters, the supporting characters, like just everyone just helped make this a fun movie. As much as I liked Ren, my favorite character was the friend Willard, played by Miles Teller. The accent was a little hard to understand at first, but this kid was hilarious. And I was able to relate to him because he couldn't dance, or at least he couldn't dance for half the movie, and then he kind of learned to dance, and I was just kind of like, what the heck, bro? There goes our connection right out the window. The teens thankfully aren't too angsty. Like, the preacher's daughter has her issues, but you always get why she's acting out, and she acts out a lot. I like Dennis Quaid as the preacher, and I liked a lot of the things that the film did. Like, it showed that not all Southerners or Westerns, seriously, where's Beaumont? Were racist, homophobic rednecks. There were a few... The Christian undertones weren't exactly undertones, but the messages were pretty good. As for flaws, if I were to nitpick, I'd say that venting dance scene where he's just all... that was a bit awkward to watch. And toward the end, there were like a lot of false climaxes where you're kind of just expecting everything to be resolved in the next scene, but like something else comes up, which is not really a bad thing. It's just that the last time it happened, that scene really did come out of nowhere. And you can fault this movie for almost being a shot-for-shot remake, but I'm not going to because I had a really good time watching this film. It was funny. It was fun. I like the dancing. It takes place in 2011. It's modernized, so of course they throw in some hip hop, they throw in some pop, and of course country. So you get both sides of the spectrum. So to remake or not to remake? For Footloose, I say remake. Like, I approve this movie, and I think the director Craig Brewster did a really good job on this one, and I look forward to his next piece. Let's dance!